All right, week 4 of college football. There are 6 top 25 matchups. And really, if Clemson would have been ranked, it would have been 7. So, yeah, we're going to start with Clemson. Hosting Florida State. Florida State's only favored by 2. They're ranked 4th in the country. I think they're going to win. I don't want to read too much of that one bad game last week against BC. And it's only 2-point spread. I guess in that case, I take Florida State. Now for the actual top 25 matchups. Colorado at Oregon. Oregon's a 21-point favorite. I'm staying away from that 21 number for sure. And honestly, at plus 675 on the money line for Colorado, it's worth throwing something at, I guess. But I think Oregon's going to win. I just don't think they're going to cover the 21. Over under 70 points. Over. If it was over 80, I'd probably still go with it. Even over 90, I might even at least look at it. This game's right. Honestly, if this game's like 56 to 42, something like that, I would not be the least bit surprised. 15th Ole Miss versus 13th ranked Alabama. That just sounds weird to say, right? Bama's favored by 7. I know it's not the Bama we're used to, but at some point, Saban's gonna figure it out. And I feel like they're probably feeling very disrespected right now. As well as I can see them still sucking this week. I can also see them winning by 21-28. So, yeah, I'm taking Bama at minus 7 for sure. UCLA, 22nd UCLA at 11 Utah. Utah's favored by 3.5. Their star quarterback, Cam Rising's still out. I would actually... I know plus 145 is not a super enticing number for UCLA, but I think they're going to win. So you definitely... That's where I'd go. Oregon State minus 3. 14th ranked Oregon State minus 3 at 21st ranked Washington State. Honestly, I don't know much about either of these teams. And it's such a small margin. I'm staying away from that one, personally. The game I care about. 6th ranked Ohio State, minus 3.5 at Notre Dame. I already put money on Ohio State. I don't want to jinx Notre Dame right now. But the more I hear them Kirk Herbstreit and all these guys talk about it, I get more faith in Notre Dame. Make up your own minds. I put money on Ohio State because I don't want to jinx the Irish. And the last top 25 matchup. 24th ranked Iowa. 7th ranked Penn State. Whiteout at Death Valley. Happy Valley. Why did I say Death Valley? That's Clemson and LSU. Gotta get my valleys right. Okay. Penn State's favored by 14. I do not like that number, especially after what we saw last week against Illinois. And Iowa's a better team than Illinois by a decent amount. I think we can mostly agree with that. And I really like both programs. They've also have both let me down in the past. Horribly. I'm going to lean with Iowa on this one. I don't trust that 14 from Penn State. I know it's at home. I know it's a whiteout. I don't know. Yeah, if there's a gun to my head, I'm taking Iowa because of the spread. But that's really about it. There was a couple good parlays I found on DraftKings. Basically, there was one where it was like a lot of Heisman favorites, so I think it was like Deshaun. It's one of those things. Deshaun. What is Sanders? I cannot think of Deion's kid's name there at quarterback, his first name, but Sanders. It's like him to hit a certain amount of yardage. Sam Hartman from Notre Dame. Caleb Williams. I want to say like Washington or Oregon's quarterback. I think it was all yardage based. There was that one I threw like $6 at, and then there was one for like, I think it was like some of the upsets to at least cover the spread, if not win. I think it was actually winning, but it was like Notre Dame, Washington State, UCLA, and Colorado or something for them to all win. I should have written it down. I threw like $6 at that because I only had like $12 on my account because everything else is it's tied in right now for this weekend, mostly NFL. I think I literally placed a bet on almost every single game, like $10 with how I think the game's going to go, each odd. Plus, there's a couple parlays. There's one I'm calling my Hail Mary parlay. It's all 13 Sunday games. The payout's $20,000. I don't expect it, but I'm willing to throw $10 to try to win $20K. I don't know about you. But yeah, okay. My final rundown again. FSU by 2 over Clemson. Oregon and Colorado, I think Oregon's going to win. I don't think they're going to cover the 21. It's worth I don't put Deion's team out of it, though, so it's worth throwing money at that plus 675 for Colorado. Bama by 7 against, especially hosting Ole Miss. UCLA plus 145 on the road against Utah, who's 3.5-point favorite. I'm not touching Oregon State and Washington State. I guess if I had to, I'll take Oregon State -3. Why not? Ohio State -3.5 at Notre Dame. I'm doing it for you. And I will cover against Penn State, who's favored by 14. That's the rundown. I'm going to do a Heisman special here coming up in a few weeks or so, but I need more than 3 to 4 games in, I think, before I really make anything. Eventually, we'll do a draft special come spring, I think. But for now, good luck, everyone. Go Irish.